years' time, I will live on the moon and I won't have a Ferrari. Abracadabra. I see. In 20 years' time, I will have powers, and I won't have masks. In 20 years' time, I will have a marriage. I won't have a unicorn.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have 100 mansions and 1 million of swimming pools. COVID-19 won't exist.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have a lot of abandoned animals, mostly cats and dogs. I won't have more houses.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will be a robot and I won't have COVID-19.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have a mansion. I won't be a teacher. In 20 years' time, I will be a pilot of plane. I won't be a teacher.
Abracadabra. I see that in 20 years' time I will have 2 kids and I won't live in the street.
Abracadabra. Pata de cabra. In 20 years' time I will have a mansion. I won't have a mask because it's 2041 and there will be no COVID-19.
Abracadabra, pata de cabra. In 20 years' time, I will walk the dog. And I won't go to the mall because I'm afraid that I can come back.
In 20 years' time, I will have a mansion with 3 swimming pools. I won't have a crocodile. Abracadabra! Pato de cabra! In 20 years' time, I will got a Ferrari. I won't have a dog. Abracadabra, I see in 20 years' time I will teleport. I won't have 1 million of swimming pools. Abracadabra! In 20 years' time I will have a mansion and I won't have a unicorn.
In 20 years' time, I won't play the piano. I will a collection of cars.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will got 3 mansions and I live with my family and I won't have 1 million of dogs. Bye.
Abracadabra.
In 20 years' time, I will have a dog and a cat, and I won't live in Vigo.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have 3 mansions. I won't have a tiger.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have a mansion, and I won't have a small swimming pool.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have 1,000 euros, and I will not have 3 mansions.
In 20 years' time, I will have all existing powers, and I won't be dead.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will be a football player. I won't be a teacher.
Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have 100 cats. I won't live in them. Abracadabra. In 20 years' time, I will have 3 mansions. I won't have a dinosaur.